Hello everyone. We know that when we start a YouTube channel or a blog or anywhere online, for that matter, sometimes we tend to use images, videos, or music to give a good impact or good impression in the works video. For example, if you are using WhatsApp and you upload a status, we generally download any images or videos which we like and upload it into WhatsApp, which is actually a common practice. But these things are not actually free to use. You usually do not see that much of exposure. Particularly, whatever the content you're posting does not have a public exposure to actually have any violations. Yes, when I say what I'm saying is you have violated copyright. So when I say copyright simply means that, since, let's take my own example, I am creating a YouTube channel and I am uploading videos on it. So every video is a copyright, which means every video I upload onto my YouTube channel is my own creation, and anyone using my creation, I can actually give a copyright strike. Or if they're posting it on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere, literally on the internet, on any standard platforms, I can, if I come across such use of my content without my prior permission, then I can actually tell to that particular platform to remove that particular content, because they're using my content with, it's basically a copyright violation. This is basically what is copyright and how it happens, or how the reaction will be when someone sees their content being used on the internet, on any platform for that matter, without their prior consent. Okay, now this can be a lighter issues on various platforms. Some platform may not remove the content. Some platform would require a lot of people to complain on that particular content to be removed, and it varies from platform to platform. But YouTube do take the copyright of a particular creator, let it be anyone, very seriously. And let's say in your thumbnail, okay, what is thumbnail? Thumbnail is basically an image which you see on a particular video before you actually watch it. Thumbnail is an image which you see on a video as a preview, or in other words, a summary of the whole video, if that could actually make sense with thumbnail. Okay, and yeah, this is exactly thumbnail. So in thumbnail you are using a picture image from basically Google. Let's say that basically you're using an image from the Google. You Google for something, let's say artificial intelligence, data mining, whatever the topic could be. You just Googled it and you liked some image. You basically like that particular image, right? So you like that particular image, and now what you did, you just saved it on your device. You created your own thumbnail using that particular image and you just uploaded it onto YouTube. And now, out of nowhere, the original content creator or original copyright holder of that particular image, or of that particular image, has seen your content and now gives a copyright strike, saying that what have they used in the thumbnail. Basically that particular picture, what they have used in the thumbnail, is mine. They give a copyright strike on YouTube for that particular video. And now when this happens, YouTube will review it, and if it is known that you violated a copyright, your channel will get a copyright strike. And this is very serious. Since, because why is a copyright strike a serious issue or a serious discussion or something like that? Why is it so? Yeah, there's a reason. And the reason is, when you get your first copyright strike, which YouTube will warn you, saying that you should not further post any contents. That's just a formal warning. But when again you get a copyright strike, what will happen? You will not be allowed to upload any videos for 1 week. It can be videos or any live streams. You cannot do that for a 1 week. And if you get a third copyright strike, then there's a very good chance that your channel will get closed, irrespective of number of subscribers and how you're doing throughout years. It doesn't matter. If it is in a violation of not just copyright, anything, literally any of the YouTube terms and conditions, if you're violating that, your channel is gone. That's it. So this is the reason why many of the YouTubers are literally anywhere, any platform, Facebook, Instagram, it could be anything. People actually, especially the content creators, are actually very scared to use any copyright images or literally any images from the internet, because they have a fear that it could lead to a copyright strike. So in this video, we are going to discuss how to avoid copyright strikes and use images, not Google Images, but which are copyright free images. So now, when I speak of copyright free images, there are multiple categories. So the first one is using the public domain images. So when I say public domain images, they mean that that are of copyright free. So the public domain images are those images which originally did not have copyright, and those which are actually published in the US domain after January 1st, 1924. And the third point is that the copyright holder or the photo holder, if when we are speaking with terms of photo, has uploaded it into public domain. And the fourth point is that the copyright has been expired. These are the 4 points. Any 1 points are matched, then it can be considered as a public domain images. The public domain images are images which are available in Wikimedia Commons and Flickr Commons. So now let's see these websites.
First, let's say Wikimedia Commons. Wikimedia Commons, and this is Wikimedia Commons, that comes under the subdomain commons.wikimedia.org. In Wikimedia Commons, they have around 60 million freely usable media files, which means that there are 60 million usable files that are usually photos which could be used by anyone. And Wikipedia is available in some of the Indian languages, as we know. Let's click on images. Now under images, there are 42 subcategories, and every subcategory is divided into again some other subcategories. And for example, when we look at image by language, we have 17 subcategories, and image by technical criteria, we have 10 categories. And every category, as you can see, every photos are actually ordered according to the alphabet. And every category is arranged in alphabetical order, as we can see. Now let's check digital images, and digital images have five subcategories. And under digital images, and again every subcategories under digital images are again arranged in alphabetical order, and we have actually less number of subclass of digital images. And let's say computer generated images, and again we have a lot of subcategories. And our favorite topic, AI generated faces. and these are some images, but I don't think this will actually be useful. And but I just showed you guys one method of finding a copyright free images. This is one place to search for copyright free, and another is Flickr, as said before. Now let's search for Flickr. It's flickr.com/explore. That's the website you have to go to find copyright free images, and we can see Flickr has much better images in terms of clarity, in terms of visual impact. Flickr actually do have a better images, and all these images are copyright free. Now let's select one particular image. Let's select this image and let's click on all rights reserved. Let's open it in a new tab, and when we come to all rights reserved here, we can see that there's no rights under this license, which means that the photo just we saw is actually license free, which means copyright free. And when we scroll down, we came to know that there's no copyright restrictions on Flickr, and Flickr has a very good photo collections. And now let's search for, let's say, the same wooden bench, and yes, we do get some good images here, rather than in Wikimedia Commons. Now let's search for AI, and we get good quality images or good visual representations, which can be actually used anywhere on any platform, copyright free.
Now, the second method to use a copyright free images is by going through Creative Commons images. So the very best the very best way to get Creative Commons images is to Google search. And yes, I'll show you on desktop how to Google search a Creative Commons images. So before we go and dive into the Creative Commons images, where are the best possible images of which are licensed under Creative Commons is available. Before we dive into that, now let's see what is Creative Commons images. Now, Creative Commons images means it's royal free. First and foremost, it's royal free. And under Creative Commons images, there are three types of licenses: sub-licenses, attribution, share alike, no derivatives. So attribution. So when we say attribution means you can actually modify it in any way. For example, you took a content that is under a Creative Commons license, and now when you take a content under Creative Commons license, we have these three types of sub licenses under Creative Commons. Now you took an image that comes under the first sub license, that is attribution. So now when you use this particular image or any content for that matter, music, whatever it is, it could be anything, when you use it, you can actually use that content in a way you like. You can use it for commercial purposes, you can use it for you can actually redesign it, recreate it, restructure it, you can do anything, you can modify it as you like. That is the Creative Commons license under attribution, and there is no need to give any credit to the creator, to the original creator. There is no necessary to give credit, but it is always encouraged to give creditors their credit. That would actually be more fair and better and even encouraging. When we speak about attribution share alike, as same as the attribution sublicense, what is the difference is that you can actually edit it you can edit it, like you can create any modification as you like it with attribution share like sublicense. But one thing is you have to give the content creator their credit. That's required, and that's required, and that's this second sub license. Now speaking with third sub license, the third sub license is attribution share like no derivative. So what does this mean? This means that you cannot modify in any way the original content, and you have to use it as like, and have to give the content creator their credits. That That is the third sub license. Now let's dive in and see how to get Creative Commons licensed images, and let's try to figure out under which category do they fall under. Do they fall under
Unsplash.com falls under Creative Commons license, and we can actually search for images, and let's search for artificial intelligence, and let's see what images we do get. Here we get some better images, but not as good as previous website, and these are free to use, copyright free. And if you see here, you actually get suggestions to actually navigate better for better navigation. And under if you search for blue, we do get some best and better images, as we can see, and these are all copyright free, and all this comes under Creative Commons license. And let's take this image, and let's see for information. Let's click on the information button. We do get some information about the image, when it was taken, how many times it was viewed, and so on. But here we are not unable to see the license image. So since we are unable to see license image, let's cancel this, and now let's scroll down, click about, and now let's go down, and now let's see, let's click on terms, and here we can see here Unsplash is a photo discovery platform, free to use, and here we can see that we can use this image for non-exclusively worldwide, and Unsplash gives us a license to download, copy, modify, distribute, perform, and use photo from Unsplash for free, including for commercial purposes, without the permission or attribute to photographer or Unsplash, which is actually comes under the first sublicense, Creative Commons. And next website is talksnap.io, and here in the home page you can see these are free from copyright restrictions. Let's open this under a new tab, goes under, and now TalkSnap comes under Creative Commons license. Yes, this stands for Creative Commons license. Now we know the license, and now let's actually search image. So let's go search for artificial intelligence, and now we found 5 images that are licensed under artificial intelligence, not 5, more than that. Now we have some certain images that are licensed under Creative Commons, and these are better. Another website is shootstack.com, which again falls under Creative Commons license. And now let's search for again artificial intelligence, and we have few images that falls under artificial intelligence, and these are actually same which we got here, almost similar. Now let's use the Google search engine to find the best copyright free images. Now we all know that Google is one of the best world-class search engine to actually crawl the internet, and now to actually get images, now we click here where the mouse is pointing on images, and now we get this user interface, and now type artificial intelligence, and now we get a lot of images, with some of them may be subjected to copyright. Now actually, to categorize non-copyright images, that is copyright free images, now click on tools and click on user rights and select Creative Commons, and now here you go. Here we can now see we can use any of this images shown here under your anywhere on the internet, and there are images from elsewhere from other websites than the website we have seen right now. Now since we have a lot of images for artificial intelligence, let's select one good looking, and let's select this, and now let's go down and let's click license details, and here it comes under Creative Commons.
Third method. Now the third method is to use stock photos. Now, when I speak about stock photos are basically where the content creators actually upload in images, videos, or music. It depends upon the website and what they host. So when they host it on their website, you can use this stock images or stock content. And yes, these are paid content. So you have to pay the website, or just like how you purchase an ebook on Amazon Kindle, the same way you have to pay in that particular website, in the particular stock photo website, and you can purchase it. Now, when you purchased a photo and read the license of that particular site before you use the content, there are different licenses which fall under it. For example, few stock photos, when we speak with respect to stock photos, they allow you to use their content and do not modify. Certain stock photos do not allow you to use it in commercial magazines, for example, or for commercial purpose itself. I have seen this under Shutterstock website, which is basically a website that hosts images and videos, which are actually you can buy it for money. Yes, you can buy it for money. In the terms and conditions, that's license agreement, they have said that if you're using it for magazine purposes or any other purposes which is actually going wide, like a lot of people are reading it, then you have to give the credit that you have using this photo from this particular content creator. You have to give that. That's what they said in the license agreement. Each and every stock photo, or for example, it can be even Creative Common, they have their own set of rules and regulations. So I'll be guiding you on how to look at the license and how to use it. And before
This is shutterstock.com, where you will find where you can actually buy images. So this is a website where you can buy images, stock images, and this website is called shutterstock.com, and they give 10 free images without trials for free of cost. Yeah, with trials, but without any like taking your credit card information or any such.
And the fourth method to use a copyright-free image is by creating an image yourself. And we all have our own smartphones, and some of us are good at computers, editing and others and such stuff. So we can create our own images and we can use that, and that's great. And these are the 4 methods of using a non-copyright, that is copyright-free images, videos, or music in your content across the internet. And thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, like. Until next time, bye.